Yeah, Mike, obviously this is a season that had so much promise. To have it end in this fashion when you guys aren't at 100% clearly with Justin hurt tonight, how difficult is this to end it this way?
It is always difficult, no matter how it ends, unless you win in a championship. So it's always difficult. Our guys tried their best; they gave it their all. Chandler Turner stepped up for us. Daquan stepped up. All the guys stepped up in Justin Turner's, injury and the performance. And that's all I could ask my guys to give me all, and they did that in the second half. And we gave ourselves a chance. We just made too many little mistakes that cost us the game. And they hit a big shot. Marshall hit two big threes. That's really unexpected. No one expected him to hit that shot. I don't even think they expected him to hit that shot. So it is what it is, and it's just that's basketball. That's what this time is all about. And my hat goes off to those guys. They did a great job.
And if I can ask a follow up real quick, just how banged up was Justin Turner, and how close was he to not going, and all those things, and how that decision go the last few days?
That was he was banged up. He was really banged up. He chose to play tonight. He wanted to fight through it. We were going to go without him, but he wanted to play, and I owe him that much for what he's done for Bowling Green basketball and myself and my coaching staff. And I owe him all of that. And he wanted to play, and I had to give him the opportunity, and he played well. Even Bill did a really good job of distributing the ball. He just couldn't move the way he needed to move. And when we needed a bucket, it was hard to go to him at that stage. So he was definitely banged up. And, I feel for the guy because he worked, his tail off for all these years to get to this moment, and it ended like this. So, it is what it is. That's basketball. That's life.
Next, we'll go to Chase Bachman. Chase, go ahead.
Yeah, Jordan's follow-up was my question, so I'm good.
All right.
Next question, Jordan.
Next, we'll go to Mark Monroe. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Coach. The cold start, you mentioned it. You got off to a tough start there. How much did waiting around play a factor in that at all, being the last game? Or what do you attribute maybe the slow start to tonight?
Just more of the energy and the effort on our end. Could that be from being the last game? Yes, but then how did they get off to such a good start? So it's the same thing. I don't really look at it that way. We play games at all times during the year, and we just got off to a bad start. I know the environment is definitely different than what it normally is, and we're used to having fans in here and having the place rocking at this time. So the environment was a little bit different, and that's for sure. And that could be the biggest thing that I contribute to us getting off to a slow start.
All right, and then the last question here for Coach George, I believe, is it George Thomas?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned shots coming from unexpected places. When Marshall hits those shots, what goes through your mind other than surprise?
The biggest thing that goes through my mind is like, ooh, he hit it. I mean, it was shocking, but we still got to respect the game, and we still got to close out the right way and do the right things. And we gave him a dead shot, and he made it. And it's always tough. It's always tough when you look back on it. You got guys that stepped up, and Marshy did a real good job of stepping up and knocking down the shot. Regardless of how many he hit during the year or any of that stuff, all that matters was tonight. And he did a real good job of hitting the shot tonight. And hat goes off to the kid. He did a real good job, and he wasn't afraid of the moment. He stepped up and hit the shot. So, there's nothing else you can do about that one.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, this is definitely the last question. Jordan had a follow-up. Jordan Strack, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Mike, there's been obviously some talk about your future in the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks. What will go into that decision? And I know you and your wife love Bowling Green, but how much does that factor into your decisions in the next couple of weeks and all those things?
I'm a Falcon, man. I'm a Falcon. So that's all that's said and done. I'm a Falcon. I'm flying high. I got work to do here, and that's all that's on my mind. And you'll see me next year.
So that's 100%. You're back next year.
I'm telling you, you'll see me next year.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man.
All right, no problem.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.